Hello everyone, this is Palak Vadadia from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in Department of Electronics and Communication. Today we will discuss the subject that is network theory, and in network theory we will discuss the topic that is first order system. That means how we can solve our circuit diagram using the first order differential equation. You already studied the first order and higher order differential equation in your math syllabus. So this is the application of the mathematics. That means how you can apply the solution of the first order equation as well as some higher order differential equation in the circuit diagram. So let's start our today's session of the first order system. So first of all we will see what is the first order circuit. Okay, then the definition is a first order circuit can only contain the one energy storage element. That can be the capacitor, or we can consider it's an inductor. Then circuit will also contain the resistance. So there are the two type of the circuit. Because see, as we said here, only we have a one energy storage element, that is inductor or capacitor. Or this circuit contain a one resistor or more than one resistor. So based on that, the example is what? We can say it's a RC circuit, and another is what? It's a RL circuit. That means you cannot consider the inductor and capacitor all together in a first order circuit. If you consider inductor and capacitor, then that will become what is a second order circuit. Okay, that we will study in our next session. So in a first order circuit, we have to just consider RC circuit, or we can say it's a RL circuit. Now, the first order differential equation, that means the power of the differentiation, that is what is a 1 because it's a first order. So our equation is what is the di by dt plus p into I, that equal to q, and already you studied the solution, that is if this equation, then the value of I of t, that will become q by p plus k e raised to minus pt. Alright, and suppose instead of current, if you have a voltage, then our equation will become what? It's a dv by dt plus p into v, that equal to q. So instead of current, what we will get? We will get the solution of the voltage, that is v of t, that equal to q by p plus k e raised to minus pt. So just you need to you have to use this solution. Okay. So based on that, we will discuss one example, that is the network given in figure, the steady state with switch K open. At t equal to 0, the switch is closed, and then determine the current I of t. See this kind of the example, if you remember when we discuss our Laplace transformation, or we can say the Laplace analysis technique, at that time we discussed this kind of the example. There also we are just finding the I of t or v of t, right? So here also you want to find out the I of t. So this example you can also solve with help of the Laplace technique. But if in an exam, if it is specified, you have to use the differential equation method, then you have to use the first order differential equation method. Alright? And if nothing is specified, then you can use the Laplace or you can use this method. Alright? And this is what is the first order system, because based on the definition here, the circuit should contain only the one energy storage element, and here see only inductor is present, as such there is no capacitor. And yes, circuit can contain a more than one resistance. So here I have a two resistance, one is the R1, another is what is the R2, and some switching action is there. For that we have a switch K. Alright, so here first of all what we will do, we will draw the circuit. Here first of all I want to find out the current I of t at t equal to 0, and t equal to 0. Let's see the condition of the switch, position of the switch. T equal to 0, the switch is closed. So we have to consider our switch position, that is what is a close. So t equal to 0 minus, definitely my switch is what? It's a open. Alright? But see, this is not the example of the initial condition, because here directly it is given. You just find out the value of t, that is I of t. It's not like that you have to find out the value of I of 0 plus, I of 0 minus. Then that example is from the chapter number 6, initial conditions. But here just if it is I of t, then v of t, then that example is from Laplace transform technique, or we can say it's a first order or higher order circuits. So here first of all we will draw our diagram at t equal to 0. Okay, or required diagram. For that, we have to consider switch is closed. If this switch is closed, that means here the current, first of all this voltage as it is, and then this current having a two path. One path resistance is R2 and another path resistance is what is a 0. And we know that the current always take the 0 resistance path. See, again I am telling you, you cannot apply this fundamental when you have a one resistance is 0.1 ohm and another resistance is 100 ohm. Then after you have to consider there's two resistor. Alright, but you can apply this logic whenever you have a one path resistance that equal to 0. So here one path resistance is 0, so we can simply remove this R2, or we can neglect the resistor R2. Then we have this R1 and this inductor, that is what, it's a L, and this current is what, it's a I of t, or you can simply write down it's a I. Now here we will write our equation, KVL equation. So this equation will become V, that equal to voltage drop across resistor, that is what, it's a R1 into I of t plus L di of t by dt. Alright, that is the voltage drop across inductor. Now you just compare this equation with our first order equation. That is what? It's a I di by dt plus p into I, that equal to what is a q. And the solution of this equation is what? I equal to q by t plus k into e raised to minus pt. So somehow we have to convert our this equation into this equation, that is di by dt plus p into I, that equal to q. So here you just compare, here nothing is there in multiplication of di by dt. But here what we have, that is L. So what we will do, we will divide this equation with the L. So here we get V by L, that equal to R1 by L I of t plus di by dt. Now you just compare these two equations. Here di by dt is there, here also we have a di by dt. Here I, here also it's a I of t. But here in the multiplication of I, we have a p. So here the value of p will become R1 by L. Here q as it is, and here our constant, that is what? It's a v by L. So now the direct solution, that is what? It's a current I of t, that equal to what is a q by p. So v by L divided by R1 by L, then plus k e raised to minus R1 by L into t. Now this L is cancelled out. So the solution of I of t, that will become v by R1 plus k into e raised to minus R1 by L into t. So this is what is the I of t. But here we have a one unknown, that is what is a k. And the value of k that you will get using the initial condition. Alright. So let's apply that initial condition. So in this diagram, we know that at t equal to 0, my switch is what? It was closed. So at t equal to 0 minus, I have to consider the switch is what? It's open. And here in the question, see, the one thing is given to you, that is steady state condition. That means in initial, you can consider your inductor as a what? As a short circuit. So let's draw the diagram. Here, resistor, you have to consider the R2 because my switch is open. this is V, then it's a R1, and this inductor we have to consider that as a what? Short circuit. So this current will become I of 0, or you can say I of 0 minus. So the value of I of 0 minus, that equal to what? It's a V divided by R1 plus R2, because these two resistors are connected in a series. So this is what is a V divided by R1 plus R2. Alright. So we have to apply this in this here. Already we have this equation. Now at t equal to 0, this current will become what? It's a I of 0, and that is what? It's a I of 0 minus. And that value already we have find out, that is what? It's a V divided by R1 plus R2. You just substitute this in this equation. So here V divided by R1 plus R2, that equal to V by R1 plus K. In place of T, what you can substitute? That is 0. And we know that e raised to 0, that equal to what? It's a 1. So the value of K will become V upon R1 plus R2 minus V into R1. So here you just take V common, then take the LCM, R1 minus R1 minus R2 upon R1 plus R2. So this R1 is cancelled out. So the value of K, that will become minus V into R2 upon R1 plus R2. Now you just substitute this value of K in above equation. So the I of T will become V by R1 minus, because the value of K is what? It's a minus V into R2, R1 plus R2 into e raised to R1 by L into T. So this is, and yes, don't forget to write the unit. That is what? It's an ampere. So this is the value of current I of T using the first order differential equation. If you use the Laplace transform analysis, then after you will get the same answer. That is I of T, that equal to V by R1 minus V into R2, R1 plus R2 e raised to minus R1L into T. But you just remember one thing, you can apply this first order differential equation technique when you have only one storage element, that is either inductor or capacitor. So I just hope this technique is clear. Thank you.